It's your boy T3 Afro Tuck Nation, Geek Town. Let's get down. Let's talk about another DC favorite anime series movie. You know what I'm saying? Let's get down for the get down. So you know what we got to do. Now pull up, boom, hey.
I used to be so beautiful, now look at me. My actions are unbeautiful, it's clear to see. Come on and step out of the cage, turn a chapter, turn the page.
What it is, what it does, what it do. Yes, your boy's back in studio. Out of the car, out of the cold, back in the warm of my beautiful home. You know what I'm saying? And do what we do around here. So, I was going to discuss, you know what I'm saying? We've been discussing best things for DC lately. And I want to discuss another favorite of mine for DC animated versions. It's probably one of my top, it's my top one. It's the one that I love the most. I know most people love the Flashpoint. We can talk about that on a different day because I would like to actually discuss the two differences of the Flashpoint. The Flashpoint, that's the anime that was really, really good, and it's a two-part series. And then the garbacle of a trash of a movie that I say I'll never speak about again. It falls in the archives of, if you ever do that, I'll punch you and your mom in your face category. But right now, we're going to talk about Justice League Doom. Yes, one of my most favorite. It starts out with the Justice League thwarting the crime and stopping the gang from actually robbing this jewelry heist, right? And so at this point, Cyborg has not quite joined the Justice League yet. It's still the early versions of Cyborg becoming who he is. He's still a big tech guy. He's a guy that they call upon if they need some computer-like information. And then of course Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, Flash all jump into the game. But this is not why I love this movie. I love this movie because it goes back to the woman. Look, I'm sorry. Batman is my favorite guy. I know there's a lot of people that don't like Batman. And there's a lot of folks that have a lot of flaws with Batman. And I get it. I understand. But I can call out every single hero or comic book person that has some things that make you question life big time. So the core of the character is what I love the most. Batman it's all about determination and motivation to do what no one else will do. And that is go above and beyond to take care of business and to make sure nobody else has to hurt again. I'm sick and tired of the argument that all they do is throw the villains in jail and that you need to kill them. First and foremost, again, and I say it once and I say it again. You kill all the villains, we ain't got no books. I ain't got nothing to read. Nothing to look at because they all dead. Y'all want a perfect universe. That's not what the comic book world is about. It's about an imperfect world with imperfect humans, with imperfect superheroes. Y'all got me all tanned it off. We're supposed to be talking about Justice League Doom. Anyway, so with this, in this particular one, the Justice League become under attack because Vandal Savage, who they introduced here in the Justice League movie, Justice League Doom, is an ancient immortal who was given powers by the meteors of the sky and who was living the days of the primal caveman. And he became more smarter and more intelligent. He became Genghis Khan. He became some of the biggest rulers, Julius Caesar. Like every ruler you've ever heard of that you thought died and everything else was supposed to be Vandal Savage, the immortal, the great one, the one that holds all the keys in his hand, right? Well, he's figured out who Batman is, and he's figured out that Batman's computer has all the information it needs to take out the Justice League. Because like we just said, they became under attack, but they became under attack based on Batman's analysis of every single hero there is. There's a point in the show, in the movie, that when Bane, who attacks Batman by removing his parents from their grave, and he knew Bruce Wayne would come out and was like, who moved my parents? And Batman gets thrown into a coffin and thrown into the dirt, and he finally busts his way out. And he gets back to the Batcave, and he's finding out that every Justice League member is under attack. And they was like, who's attacking him? And he's like, by me. Why? Because Batman had surgically prepared everything he needed, just in case any Justice League member became rogue or evil or downtrodden, that he could defeat you because he is prepared for everything. He's not always good on the fly, but he is great when you give him a day to think about it. Oh, yes, indeed. That's the one thing you love about the bats. You can beat him the first time, but there will be no round two because it will be done for you. Anyhow, so now he has to go and save all the Justice League. And then they bring in the Legion of Doom. They brought back the whole ship in the swamp and coming out of the water, and you're all like, oh my God, because it was nostalgic to all those real Justice League and the Super Friends back in the days, you know what I'm saying? When Lex Luthor was the head of the Legion of Doom, and Black Manta and Cheetah and all the rest of the game. Well, you still had Cheetah, you still had Savage, you had all of the Martian Manhunters, the White Martian, that was villain that was in there. Like, it has like all the key components to be one of the greatest DC animated pieces of the game. Like, this joint was off the chain. He defeated Green Lantern by fear. He defeated Wonder Woman because he knew that her determination to win a fight would drive her to the point of having a heart attack. He connected Flash to a bomb that went through his wrist, and that if he's ever slowed down from his super speed, that it would explode and die. Okay, he had created a bullet that was made out of kryptonite that Superman could be shot and killed with. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had taken out every major person of the Justice League. Like, you was not gonna get in with him. He even took had precautions for Cyborg. And you know what I'm saying? And so the whole thing was, at the end, the Justice League was all in their feelings. Why would you do something like that? Why would you create something or strategize a way to defeat us? And he explained to them that if things go awry and something goes wrong, whatever happens, we need to be stopped. If you watch Young Justice, you would find out that was an actual a perfect theory, and they needed it then, and they didn't have it. Bruh. But we'll talk about Young Justice on a different day. And then they go turn to Batman, and they're like, well, if you go rogue, what do you got planned for you? And he's like, you guys. Like, y'all the superheroes. So this is Batman acknowledging that I'm a human. You Superman. You Wonder Woman. You Green Lantern. You Flash. Your abilities should be able to help take me out if I go wrong. And if you don't understand that, then I don't need to be a part of this team. And he goes walking out. And then they was like, hold up. Batman, it's okay, bro. I get it. We good. Like, we family again. Yo. Justice League Doom was by far one of the best DC animes came out. It came out a couple of years back. It still holds ground to this day. You need to go check this out. Go watch it. You'll enjoy it. You'll love it. It's a great story, a great feel to watch all your favorite heroes do their thing, and as well as to find out how did they got down on their thing. It was great. Absolutely marvelous piece. Top notch. Give it to your boy.
Yes, it's right. Start right now.
All right, fam, it is what it is. We do what we do. Hang out with the crew. We're going to do this again on tomorrow. What are we going to talk about? I have no idea. But whatever it is, it's going to be for Afro Tuck Nation to Geek Town. But let's believe we're going to get down. So you know the version. If you see your mans in the streets, hit them with the beats. And hit them with a jingle jangle, baby. Jingle jangle.
What?